What's good, YouTube? And we're back with another episode of the Georgia State Panthers going against North Carolina this week. Another tough game until right before the slate of conference games after this. So we're looking to survive one more game. We almost upset Texas A&M, 7th ranked in the league last game. Came up short after jumping out with a 17-0 lead. Tough loss. Still upset about it. I could have stomached it a little bit better if we didn't lose against Old Dominion earlier this year. So now we're sitting where we're at with the record where it is. But hopefully we can sneak out one more win before conference play and then hopefully go undefeated in conference play because we desperately need it. Knock out some of this real quick. Can't believe these are best options for corners around here. Jesus. Okay, those are the three we're going to grab. Man, I don't know if this kid's going to make it to week 10. I'm going to drop 50 on him. I do not want to lose him to Iowa. They're a tier 4 pipeline, though, for him, so he really likes Iowa. We can't schedule a visit. We need to knock off some shit, though. Playing style or playing time? We're really guessing here. I'm going to go with playing time. All right, that should about do it. All right, so that sets us up versus North Carolina. Man, tough game. Just looking at this again upsets me. He had such a good start and it fell off in the second half. We're still on the fence whether or not Walker White is our guy going forward. He's going to get the start today. But I'm not completely sold that he's going to be the guy. At least we get to play at home today against North Carolina. That'll help us out a lot. So 9 touchdowns, 5 picks, only 52% completion percentage. That's the thing that's killing me. It's like we can't consistently have long drives if we're not completing at least 2/3 of our passes. Like half is just not going to get it done. McGee's having a hell of a year, but other than that, man, Borden finally played well. It's just hasn't been enough. Hasn't been enough. We are going to... Okay, he is starting. All right, I just want to make sure I did that before the game and not in the game because it wouldn't keep it. All right, so that's good. All right, so we're going to leave it here for a second, let people come in that are going to come in live, and then we will get this rolling. We're going to go all black today. We want to make a couple changes to the playbook. We haven't done it yet. We're going to get rid of some of those power I plays and add a couple more shotgun plays to add some more variety to our passing game. Because I feel like we only have so many plays that we're able to use, and there's so many plays going to waste that we're not even touching. So let's go and clean some of that up and make us more of a threat down the field. But our playbook will work for now. All right, so about 3-5 minutes, and we will get this baby started. See if you can get help her out. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. You know how to do it? Yes, sir. What's up, Wayne? Yeah, that was tough. That was a true heartbreaker there. We thought we were flying high that first half. Came down back to earth. As soon as that game got in halfway through the second half, I had a feeling we were going in the wrong direction. We still held on to the last 3 minutes of the game, but tough. Another very good team. Unfortunately, they've lost 2 games now. So now they're not ranked, so it's not going to help us, and it's certainly going to hurt worse if they beat us. than what it would have if they would have been higher rank. But it is what it is. We're going to try to get it going right now.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers. And we have been feeling the excitement.
Walker White's getting another game. I at least want him to get one more conference game too before I make any rash decisions about the quarterback position. We also have the threat of him transferring regardless of what we do. But we do got a very talented freshman quarterback now. We got a talented one coming in this class. Now, two of them that we're looking at right now that are pretty good. So we have options. We are off. We also have a very excited power back with 92 speed that we're looking at. He might play right away.
North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get the first swing of the game.
Definitely the news tab.
Here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David. You dang right.
All right, let's look at what we got here before we continue on. I forgot to go over North Carolina. So they got a true senior who has abilities out the ass. Not crazy ratings, but he can run with the ball. Cannon arm, solid arm, accuracy a little bit rough on the deep end. I got Roche's a little banged up, who might bounce back after a couple series. He might be back at full strength, so we got to keep an eye on him. The receivers got some speed out here, got some size. Little shifty dude. This fucking guy, good God. Yeah, they're pretty good. Really good tight end. Left tackle's good. Guard. Very solid offensive line. Look at that shit on defensive tackle. Our guard's going to have a hard time with that. Good linebackers. Speed out the ass at corner. That's the thing I noticed right off the rip. More so than the ratings. Oh my goodness. Look how fast this fucking guy is. All right, we're in deep shit, guys. That's where we're at. This is a very talented football team.
And he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man. And Paul
Bill Bartell's girlfriend's running the offense.
Right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
She's running the Sugar Daddy O.
Leaves it with the running back.
Read that guard pulling.
After a gain of 3 to the 31.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to...
If I was going to blitz, I just called it off.
Looking downfield, it's Harrell.
Maybe I should have blitzed.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks.
I don't think we would have got there in time.
After the catch. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, set up screen, has the edge. First down, North Carolina.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46.
All right, ball's coming out quick. Kind of nullifies the pass rush we got going on here. Going out for another quick screen. Good open field tackle by Deuce Walker. But still, a gain of 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove.
He'll take 4 all day.
He's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands.
Gets it out quick. Spain got beat immediately for a Tar Heel touchdown. He's playing zone back there, so I'm very surprised he was pressed that much. I didn't drive the corner down, but he got cooked.
It's so nice.
Kind of want to see that.
Quarterback just get himself
good to see
into
that
the
other
game,
angle.
get himself established. You make a couple
Nice ugly ball by the QB. Yeah, what the fuck happened here? Yeah, he was. He's playing press like a motherfucker. And got absolutely burnt off the line. All right.
Offense down the field, you score.
North Carolina
right
up early.
Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Yeah, maybe that's better for us than being up early.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
We like to be the team chasing them down. That's where we're at.
And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be dragged down.
All right, Walker White steps on the field, the Georgia State offense. Look, Cole Tabs looking to have a bounce-back game after getting shut out last game.
Both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm throwing towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked.
Yeah, the guard got blown up on that one by one of those big 99 strength defensive tackles. They're in the zone right here. We might be able to stretch this. We might be able to get this. And Tab's already a little bit banged up to start out.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in
Welcome in.
matter a lot. Again,
Appreciate you coming through.
My back, making you feel the physicality.
Looking to get back on the winning track. Oh, shit. Just kidding. Holding. Yeah, going back that way. Yes, sir. Good call. Dominic Johnson, our strongest lineman. We're going to need him today to play better than that because they have a line from hell.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. White going to attack through the air.
I thought that nickel corner was going to come down on that bottom slant. And he got back in depth so much more than I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to sneak it past him. Tough read.
Expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
And we are 3 and out. And he has a lane. It's a good 10 yards out of that. Tough.
Some of the yardage on the punt.
All right, boys, we need to wake up fast. We remember who we're playing against. They have too much talent to get down behind by too much.
Really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Guard halfback tries to bounce it outside, gets in at 2. Roche, the shifty runner, 5'7".
Just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum.
Another good run. Tight end comes to crack down on us.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Offensive line holds up. He's going to take a shot on the freshman deep. Damn. So if Gums can make a play on that, I really have a lot of high hopes for that kid. He still isn't polished yet, but he's a tremendous talent. We just need him to find his way.
They'll run it to the right side.
Ooh, whiffed. Brad couldn't get him down.
You could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And now they are threatening yet again. I think they're going to go to the right here. We're going to crash as fast as we can. Get down there. Good job by Wick getting upfield.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
He leaves it with his back.
Great job by Lorenzo, standing up the guard and taking on the running back at the same time. Hell of a
We're
play.
seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play.
Oh, I didn't mean to switch. I almost cheated that. Again, we let our players make the plays on defense. We try to not affect it too much other than the pass rush, a little bit of coverage here and there. But once that ball is snapped, you're stuck on that defender no matter what.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out
Murray
the
checks
offense.
in, gets a lane.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
Good run.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again.
Quarterback keeps it. Gets down to avoid getting killed. Great game tonight.
bunch formation for these receivers.
Second one.
White wants to throw it.
Setting up the screen on the outside.
And they wrap
Good
him
solid
up, but
game.
not before he's got it up for the first
6.
down.
Nice job out of running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Fuck. Right tackle gets cooked.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
I didn't see shit open. Sometimes I'll see something open up after I get sacked. I didn't even see
Mission
anything
number
then.
1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost.
All right, now,
was
if
they
this
gave up
corner
so
stays
many
up on
sacks
board
and hits
for
on the
whatever
ground.
reason, you might have Reynolds here.
On second down,
Yep.
he's looking downfield.
Pump faked it. Forced that corner to drive on that outside route.
Keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Nickel took a bad angle in the air.
So dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can
Every
make
time
plays.
Reynolds
He's
gets a
big
chance,
gainer
man,
in the
that
pass
guy
game.
makes plays.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Has the tight end on the out.
Timing on the quick out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that.
Again, I am not
catch.
holding
The
it that long.
defense
I don't
is
know
back
why
against the wall.
I keep throwing in the red, but I'm trying not to, guys. I promise you.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Try to set up the block.
They bring him down, and he's going
Couldn't
to
make
lose
it
a
free.
yard on that one.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run.
I was trying to change his route a little bit shorter, but this will
on
work.
second down.
That'll work.
And it's caught.
Touchdown to Amari Borden.
One of the areas they really focused
Transfer
on
from
this
Stanford.
in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end
We need
zone.
him to
We're
continue
taking
growing.
shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches.
He's supposed to be our new number 1 guy, but he is 76 overall. He only went up a couple in the offseason. He's went up 1 or 2 more since the season started. I don't know how, by what, because he hasn't done much this season. He did flash in one game. It was either the last game or the game before that, but he actually made some plays. But he was quiet everywhere else.
The offense set for a first down play.
All right, tied it up. North Carolina looking to respond. Running that option. Quarterback keeps it and fucking just mans his way through the defense on that one.
Move the chains and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
And that'll take us to the second quarter. Tie game 7-7. North Carolina, Georgia State.
We are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
They've been getting rid of the ball pretty quickly. They've been running a RPO heavy offense, which 2 things we struggle against: run pass option and the hurry up.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Sorry, that
The
shit
run
hit good,
game
guys.
just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push.
Coach just dying on the sidelines.
On the offensive line. They haven't been
He's going to
physical.
keep it. He tried to play in between in case he went for that screen. That rhymes.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
Oh, shit.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides.
I got
to
schooled
avoid
on
the
that
hit.
one, guys.
Nice job. Nice way to end
Ball's
that
a little
play
slow in
for the
space.
QB. He does a really good job.
I should put
scrambling
Rag
to
as the
get
main
the
one,
first
so that
down
way when we're in a
and
dime
get
like
because
this.
Defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime
Ah,
we
we
get
bit on the underneath
the
crosser.
And this defense is a half a beat
Oh,
behind.
now they're moving it in a hurry up.
Keep up. They've got it down to the
They heard me
21.
talking about it.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You
Ooh,
saw them
oh
just
my
rip off
God,
the
he just
play.
tanked it.
And Jesse, now
What
the
a
head's
fucking
spinning
dude.
just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him.
Their quarterback
They
is him
stop
right
him
now.
Almost immediately. Short gain there and still
Shrugged
able to
off one of our
ground
best
cover and
pass
pick up the
rushers.
first. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone.
Rag gets picked up by the guard. Can't make
And he'll be
the
taken
play on the
down.
running
He
back.
does have
First
enough
down,
for the
North
first
Carolina.
down.
They are
So
threatening
close to
once
cashing
again.
it in for this offense. They'll use the running
Oh,
game
shit.
on
I went to go hit stick him, and he put on a move. So we are trying to get Gums better. He's our most talented person that we've brought in here. Just hasn't realized his potential yet. His caps are really good. Ooh, great sack by our third down lineman, Matthews.
That is just what you want defensively, right?
We had started him last year. Originally, he got beat out by Lorenzo about halfway through.
They got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation.
I didn't mean to switch. Instinct.
Touchdown, UNC!
And right in front of Gums.
Nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man.
His change of direction is only a 79.
Right down the middle, throws that
And free safety.
right on the numbers.
Speed is 92, 93. XL only 87. So we were hoping some explosiveness would get added to his game in the offseason, but they did not take.
Nice job by the kickoff team.
But we ain't giving up on him yet. We haven't even brought in a safety prospect this year, just because how deep we are in position. We are spending our focuses on offensive line and D-line, interior. We got a young linebacker core, middle linebackers, outside linebackers. We at least have 3 that can go. It's good enough for us.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score
Exciting vertical threat tight end that we're looking at bringing in.
And give your defense an opportunity
because this guy's leaving. Oh, dropped in the bucket. Great play by 27. Sneed breaking up that play.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide.
He's going to go deep the board and fakes the outside throw. Borden jumped for no goddamn reason. Could have kept running with that ball if he'd never left his feet. I hit square. EA says they don't fucking care, and he jumped for it anyways. We're supposed to catch and run with square, and I can't tell you how many times both in this and Madden where they're just like, we're going to jump. Why? The fuck you jumping for? That's what I miss about the old football games. You press a button, even if it was stupid, you had no chance to make a play. You press triangle, your guy jumps on command. In this game, it's like, did you mean you're not in the hit box of the play, so you're not going to jump? Like, what? I'm in control of this game, Wasabi. If I want to jump, I want to jump. If I want to catch and run, I want to catch and run.
They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't hold on through the contact, and doesn't matter because another penalty on us. Larry Duke, who has actually cleaned up his act a little bit early on in the season. He was called quite a bit. I haven't heard his name, actually, as much. I didn't even think about it until just now.
On second down, they'll take to the air.
That corner did a good job of playing both of them. I faked it up high and then went in and just dumped it down low.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations.
You know, I almost audibled out of that because I knew, obviously, play action 3rd and 16. But sometimes in real life, you set up play action for pass protection purposes. And yet, sometimes if you play action in a long and third, that your offensive line will just give up. And that's what we've seen right there. We're going to try to hit him. Play defense. Trust that our guys will wake up. We need to be able to get this quarterback on the field. He's not a big boy. He's 190, 200 pounds at best. 190 something, maybe.
Do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking everything.
Throws that on a rope. Great pass breakup by Maxey, the former starting free safety. And moved him down. Maybe we should have moved Gums down. Maybe be better playing in the box for now.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Ooh, they're going to draw here.
And he's not going to make it.
Right idea. If we were in man, I think that works. But we were sitting back in zone, so seeing all that happen in front of us. But sometimes you go in a man or a man blitz right there, the draw is the perfect counter.
We saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable
Simmons checks in the game,
no doubt.
gets to the edge, gets the ball out, and guess what? There is fucking space. But they got speed to catch up to Cole Tab, who's electrifying. Great play.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west.
So this might be our guy.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or
that time we didn't see anything open.
And the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it.
Back
got
in.
The backfield, got the big play.
White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wide out.
Oh, couldn't turn him around. He took a weird angle.
I'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Single coverage with no linebacker down the field. Our stud tight end couldn't win that battle. He was step for step with him.
They'll try to put 3 on the board.
Probably shouldn't have thrown it.
Have to get into this one a little
But
bit
your
from
trust.
47 yards
Oh
away.
no, he hooked it.
Couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it.
I don't know why we didn't take that kick one seriously. I thought we had that in the bag and fucked that up.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out.
Oh shit! I bailed on the play action.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes
Forced out after 8-yard gain. Connor Harrell for 150 yards, getting close to halftime.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down.
See what they got planned here.
Out of the gun, they'll run
Almost
it
thought it was play action and bailed.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Slowing the pace down. This is one of those teams that switches up. I wish more teams would do this. Like sometimes hurry up, sometimes not. Some of these games, it's the entire game. And it's just frustrating as a player.
He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
68 with the help behind him, pushing him forward to gain a couple more. Let's see if they get a little bit more aggressive here inside the 2-minute. Pass rush has been largely held back because the ball's been just coming out. This time Spain gets cooked again in man coverage and gets a late hit on top of it. Boo-boo call. You can eat my ass. He was making a play on the ball. Look at it.
And the coach will take the penalty. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10.
They forgot which home stadium this was. Defense trying to hold. And he tests them. We're there for the user. Oh, and I thought I might have a chance because he has the wheels too. That's our other safety that we recruited at the same time as our stud. He was normal development, and he actually improved better than our star safety. So we're excited about what he's bringing to the table.
Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. White going to attack through the air.
Gordon, double coverage. Can't come down with it. Contested all the way. Questionable read by the quarterback, a.k.a. me.
Spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Man, no time, but X was flying the fuck over. Oh, I seen it too late. I was eyeballing a different read. I was looking at that post from left slot. And then my eyes shifted from that to the offensive line breaking down. And after I knew I was sacked, I looked back downfield and seen it flashing wide open. That's tough.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
And left tackle gets cooked.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I'm telling you what, man. This quarterback's cursed. It's not all on him, but sometimes the fit ain't a fit. And unfortunately, I think that's the situation we have in this quarterback. He's so talented. If you look at the raw ratings, he is the clear, easy decision to play QB, but every time he plays, he constantly takes shots. The offensive line doesn't block for him. The receivers drop balls all the time. Anybody else comes in, they light it up. Yeah, we're definitely going to make a switch. It's time. He's going to want to transfer out of here, and that's fine. I don't blame him. Man, we were really excited about what we could do with him. He has so many abilities, as you can see down there. 4 physical abilities. His deep accuracy sucks. This kid has so much more potential as a thrower of the football. But yeah, it's looking like he's the guy. In fact, I wonder if we can identify what's wrong with him. I'll do the show here. Okay. We get back to look at his abilities and stuff, see if he has some traits that may just, like paranoid or... Oh my God, it's drilled into the tight end's hand. Fantastic play by the safety. Fluky play.
A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity.
Can Spain come get that ball, brother?
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession, obviously.
I swear we work on the trip drill in practice. I promise you, we do it all the time. I don't know what. I don't know what they're doing. We run it. Nothing over the middle. Chest outside, and he can't hold on to it. Our other freshman defensive end.
These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up.
Oh my God, make the... Walker, you're right there, brother. No. North Carolina cornered the end zone. Touchdown. Man, they're going to check it, but I think it's good. That looked good from... What a weird angle the quarterback had to throw it in. Walker can't make the break on the ball.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
37 seconds left till halftime. Georgia State with 3 timeouts, facing a decision on whether or not they should try to even push this down the field or not.
But pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country.
Gets it off, has some blockers,
Setting up the screen.
but everyone collapses pretty.
Break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
I would try to do the hurry up.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our
Sorry, we'll take it.
update.
Guys, tough.
We don't want to risk anything worse happening, so it's usually when it does.
And we have
Predictable start.
Breakdown.
North Carolina up by 2 touchdowns. Don't quite have the athleticism to keep up with this team. They're even more athletic than Texas A&M.
He's going to be playing on
What a
Sunday.
pitch.
The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that,
Yeah, Levin's
let's
cooking.
send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
All right, let's go over halftime. We've only been able to get 7 first downs to their 14. They've been the more consistent team. Our rushing hasn't been terrible. Now, we've had a couple good runs, which and we've only picked up 57 yards. So that means those other runs have been for like 2 yards and stuff like that. So it's not. It might say 5.2 yards a carry, but we're not consistently getting 5.2. We're getting the random big play, and not enough of them, and getting stuffed for most of our running plays. So our offense line's taking a hit. The quarterback, he's went 7 of 14. Well, 6 of 13. The other one was a reception for Joe Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons going to go and play the second half. I think this is his team now, at least for the foreseeable future. He'll have new freshmen coming in next year. We'll see if they challenge him, but he'll have a whole training camp under his belt. So odds are, he's the odds-on favorite. So we're just going to go ahead and make that move now. And if you can handle this, you can handle our conference. You know what I mean? But we're going to take 2 minutes for halftime, and we will be right back. All right, we are back, ready to kick off the second half. Another stat line that I didn't cover was third down. 5 of 7 for North Carolina, 1 of 5 for us. So we haven't been able to stay on the field, and let's hope that changes. We get the ball in the second half. New quarterback, new hopes. Let's go. Last time he checked in, he came in and won the game for us. Let's see if he can do the same. We should have probably pulled the trigger on White in the second half of the last game, too. But to be trusted him to the end.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down.
I got to kind of step in the box-ish. Dump it off. Doesn't matter. Another holding call.
Yeah, it starts right here.
Slow shit down, and this is our right tackle getting caught again. The red shirt freshman, young kid.
But it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
All right, first 17 from our 6, almost 7-yard line. Cole Tab trying to find room. A little shook up.
That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the
yeah, right. Should have made a short of that, and I should have made a short of this one. Did you see the one? I don't know if you were in here with that tight end. Just caught a tip up the seam. after our guy knocked it down. Stepping up, left tackle didn't stay engaged. I thought he could hold him for a second longer. Sometimes you got to be careful when you hit that speed boost, because when you do, it makes the... Oh, that's what it reminded you. Yeah, it's showing one person in here. I don't know what's going on with the stream, but I have my stream up, so it should at least say two. So who knows who else what's in here. Ooh. Oh, it was wide open. Safety sat on the route. We had him. Offensive line letting us down yet again. I mean, they are going against... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the reaction was... I played it back for the guys at work, and it was like the first time I heard it. I was like, oh, that was pretty nice. I should go still make a short of that. It's going to look a little shitty, I imagine, like it does COD whenever I try to make a short of a live.
And you back them off a little bit, you getting a little bit of rhythm.
Quality looks noticeably worse, but I think it'll work.
Try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet, everything.
Yeah, that was a highlight of this the series for sure.
Back to pass, it's Harold.
Lorenzo getting pressure. He steps up in the pocket. He is breaking free into the secondary for a good 20-yard gain.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10.
Gets it out quick. Oh, hell yeah, good hit. Like, we're crashing down. Like, I can't audible to anything else that wouldn't be good enough to cover that.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down.
Ooh, we kind of wait with Bryant.
Only a couple there.
Don't commit one way or the other. Let him dance.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to.
If you would have squeaked out some weird ass way against me just now, I'd have lost my shit.
Quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack. Obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Oh my goodness, depth.
In the middle, it's Johnson. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles.
I switched out of man because I was worried about a slant beating me. And instead of drag beat me, which is not much better. Ooh, gets fucking rocked by Gums. What a name. It's hard to say.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Oh, Maxie got beat off, man. That's why we've been sitting in so much zone, because I don't think our players can handle man against them. We need a big picture. That's what we need. Shit. Oh, good play by Brian again. The hero on the drive. And that missed field goal is haunting Georgia State right now. It's just going to make it a 3-possession lead if they can make this. And it is right down the middle. Good for North Carolina. Stretches it to a 17-point lead. We have got to start answering right now. We don't have to run the panic. We don't have to run the panic offense right away. But
Georgia State takes over.
we need to start getting it going.
Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
Damn it.
It's not panic mode yet.
Tab's getting fucking... Wow, they're really saying what I just said. Give Arthur some snaps. He's another transfer. We have a gluttony of running backs right now.
Be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field.
Fuck. I tried to, I'm like, if they blitz, I'll just dump it off to one of those quick flat routes. Every one of them got held up. Couldn't get out into their route.
This offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
throws to the wide.
Tried to fit it in there. Led him just a little too far.
Had the ball and didn't look it all the way
Got a
in,
punt.
and it'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him
Another
overtime.
tough
He's
3 and out
punting
for
the
Georgia
5th
State.
time today.
Again, we need our defense to
The
bail
North
us out here.
Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between.
Gets it quick on the screen. Corner can't get off the block.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the
We
football.
were just
Put a nice
getting
drive together
out
and
physical
just get
today.
some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this
Renzo
drive,
almost
it's
jumped.
about
Come on, baby.
finding the one-on-one
Settle down,
matchups
boys.
that are in your favor
Come on,
and
get
then
back deep.
exploit
What? Oh, my God. Spain should have had that all day.
Big hit on first
He was
down,
in
2nd
perfect
down
coverage to
running.
read that play. And instead, he allows himself
A lot
to
of times,
get
that's a
behind the
bigger strike
receiver.
zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf.
Ooh, set
Nice
screen.
job
I didn't see
physically
that.
by this defense.
And I whiff, trying to go for the
They
kill stick.
finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen
that's
and
tough.
create some lanes for their running back. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10.
Again, another quick screen. Another great seal by that receiver. He has been blocking his ass off. Spain has been, he got cooked on 2 deep routes. Every one of these screens, he's getting manhandled.
On the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down.
He is having a rough
Dropping
day of
back,
it.
it's Harrell.
What? I accidentally switched guys somehow.
And
And I
he's
went to go
knocked
sprint
down
forward with
immediately, but
the other
not
linebacker.
before he moves the chain.
That's tough.
All the way down to the 15.
Jones checks in.
1st down.
3rd linebacker on the roster. Check it in at 205 pounds.
Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got
As you
4
see him
down to
getting
the 11.
pancaked on his ass. But he
It'll
can,
be
he's
2nd
got some
down,
decent
and
speed.
remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to the well.
Set the seal. There
Snowed
we
under
go.
after a pickup of 2. They'll mark
Gums
it at
didn't
the
make the
8.
tackle, but
Tight quarters deep
forced
in
that
the
running
red
back
zone, but
back
they can't
inside.
pick up a
Exactly what
1st
we
down
wanted.
without scoring. 3rd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to buy time.
Shit, bad angle.
He gets the job done.
I thought he was
He's
going to
got the
cut
first
it up
down,
inside.
getting down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end
Damn
zone.
it, this is looking bad for our boys. Again, another screen. Man, they're killing us on that.
Tar Heel. And the stomping has commenced. How
Good shit.
efficient have they been as they extend
Got out
this
coached
lead
today.
here
We've
in
been
week
out
5.
physical.
The kick is up
This
and
just
good.
shows us
Put
where we're
one
at
more
as a
on the
program.
lead.
This is a good measuring stick. We're still not there yet. Thankfully, we go back to conference play after this shit, after playing against 3 Power 5 schools in a row.
But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
A 1st down for the offense. The give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last week.
Ah, shit, that quarter backed off. I thought he was playing hard
Nice
flats.
defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage
Right, the
that
freshman's
time.
having a tough
Cornerback,
time
nice
of it.
job
Maybe we
with his
should have
eyes.
saved his
Watching the
debut
quarterback,
for
he sees the ball thrown,
next
so he
week,
knows
but
exactly when to break
we needed
on it.
a
He's
spark.
able to break it up for an incompletion.
And got the 1st down. McGee, that might be his first catch, and it is.
Got plenty for the 1st down.
Been our most explosive playmaker this year,
Play for this offense.
and
They
he has been
needed some
absolutely
momentum. They needed to
hidden
find a rhythm
in
a
this
better
game.
way than converting on 3rd down.
As soon as that corner turns his hips, let it rip.
And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd.
All right, we just want to,
And the Panthers
we're not
are on the move.
going crazy
Guys,
trying to
we've
come
reached
back
the
in
end
this
of the
one,
period, and North
but we at least want to put up a
Carolina's on
confident
top. And they've
offense.
built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
Try our own little bubble screen. It gets fucking crushed.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last one to lead the clock.
Jesus. He gets concussed forward for 4 yards on that one. Nice.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, fits it right past the linebacker. Beautiful throw in the zone. Dangerous, dumb read. I probably should have. I kind of had the blocks off on the screen. To be honest, I didn't pick that play. Let's just start off with that. But once the play was picked, I'm like, I can run this.
Is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver.
Man coverage, so we get loose with Fitzsimmons. First down, Georgia State.
Georgia State now has it in the red zone.
Maybe. Let's see.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Just fucking
Ball put it up for grabs.
panics.
He had it, but somehow it
I ain't gonna lie.
slithered through his fingers.
That's our assessment of that play. We fucking panicked.
For this quarterback and this offense, guys, they have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a...
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Drops it in a bucket. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Touchdown, Georgia State.
Ill-advised throw. Hits it regardless.
And it looks as if they buzzed down.
Man, don't. Just let us. Fuck off.
After taking another look.
Touchdown. He had like 8 feet in. If he was an octopus, he'd have been fine.
Play will stand. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to pass.
Holds on through the contact. 2 points good. We're down by 16. There's still 9 minutes remaining. Now we need to kick it in gear. Now that we got that first score. Run some hurry-up offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the ground with the back.
Good job by Hall making that tackle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Tries to flip it outside, tackle by, was that Gums?
Ball sitting right at the 30.
Yeah,
It'll be
Gums. Let's go. Good open field tackle.
To throw, it's Harrell.
Ooh, shit. Great throw, great read.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Tar Heels come to the line.
Just can't get off the field.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play.
Great job by Hall.
Position, and here in the fourth quarter with a big lead.
Getting there with a quickness.
They got nothing on the last play.
Got to stop him here, though. Can't allow him another first down.
They'll ride the running back in
whiffs. 3rd and 7. All right, now we got to make sure we don't let up this first down here. It's big play here. And they fucking get them. Yeah, right.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw.
Off late, gets off the screen, has some blocks, but just short. Gums makes the tackle. 4th and 1. They are going to punt it instead of going for the dagger right here. Interesting call by North Carolina. I would have definitely went with the dagger to cook more clock, and they shanked it. So 30-yard field flipper.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing
has edge.
Lethal, David.
Gets out of bounds, saves the clock. Late hit, maybe? Like, you want to
create balance.
call that?
Run and pass. No. When you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Yeah, we meant for all that to happen.
Down after a nice game.
Well, down 2 possessions.
None of that was on accident.
Get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Ah, shit. Ooh.
Can't find his man.
They had somebody.
Shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be
Couldn't make it out to him.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man.
Oh, my goodness. Left guard and left tackle decided blocking no one was the answer.
These are the perfect situations.
There's a reason why they're not playing for Harvard, I'll tell you that.
Passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down side.
And again, just getting straight through this offensive line.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th.
He's going to
We're just chucking this as far as we can throw it.
And it's incomplete, the long pass.
And that's going to do it. We are pretty much dead in the water here.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
I know exactly what I have
Man.
to do defensively.
I mean,
we get the stop. So we're playing.
We need to have realistic expectations.
We're thinking they're going to run the
I think
football, and we got 3
by
timeouts.
beating Georgia Tech and
let's use those timeouts.
we're beating for half a game Texas A&M. Oh my goodness. I think it rose our expectations up a bit. But we need to remember where we're playing. We need to remember we lost against Old Dominion.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this.
All right, guys, you guys don't need to score again. You guys can totally, we will let it go. Please don't score again. Stop going out of bounds. Just get us out of here.
But there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind.
Oh, fuck, now that we're here.
That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Quarterback strolling away from
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, UNC!
Fuck.
And the pummeling has started.
Now they're just making it look bad.
Push that lead out.
Damn it.
Really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see you guys again. And of course, they come off like 2 losses, so they're pissed.
That one might have put
And
the
they're
finishing touches on this game.
a team like that's not going to come in here. Already been facing questions for multiple weeks from their media and shit. They came in here chippy and ready to go.
Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to.
Oh, I thought the ref was one of their players, bro. Oh my God, I seen that fucking wide open route there earlier. I thought the zebra was one of them.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. There'll be a quick film
Damn,
session.
every time we beat them, our offensive line is fucking done.
This week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be
All right,
moving forward.
remember,
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Jesus Christ.
Feeling some heat.
My boys, no shot.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down in
No
the 4th
shot.
quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
I fucking put in protection like 17 guys to block 4.
On the return.
And they're going to pick 6 this? Oh my goodness.
Touchdown, North Carolina. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5.
I have no words, guys.
You didn't think it could
I have no
any
words.
worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways.
We were
Offense
2
still
possessions
going
being
well, still
back in
trying
this
to make
game. Now it
plays,
looks like we
and the
lost by
defense
30.
just continues
I
to
am
pour it on, gets the pick, makes its
so
way all the
pissed
way
right
to the
now.
end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but
give me a couple plays, fuck. Just to give them a couple yards of usage. Holy shit, get us out of here. Guys, wow, hit the parking lot, beat the traffic.
Really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back.
That's a morale killer.
This team
We're definitely feeling it after this one.
They've got good schemes on both sides of the ball.
After last 2 quarters of last game, and now full 4 quarters of getting our ass beat here. That's a lot of getting your ass beat in a row. So we're down in it. We got to find a way to dig ourselves out of it. Remember that there's still a chance for conference championship. We've only lost against Old Dominion in the conference. We can win out and have a shot at it.
I'm Reese Davis. This has been another.
But it is looking a little bleak. We'll revisit the QB situation next week before we get in the game. I mean, neither one of them did anything. They didn't. The offensive line just fucking got absolutely murdered. It was that was just terrible. Not a single pancake. Or they don't track that. Oh, no, they do, because they got 10, 11, 15, 20 pancakes for them. Nope. We went hungry. 0 fucking pancakes. Nope. Oh, wait, down here. Sorry. I didn't see that. 4, 8, 11. It's about half. Damn. Only 2 sacks today. They did a good job of getting the ball out quick. Again, blew our asshole out of the water that last quarter. Jesus Christ. Offensive line just threw that game. But thankfully, we're finally past this tough-ass portion of the schedule. Back to conference play. Let's just, fuck it. Shrug that one off. Yeah, I think he's transferring for sure. And because he is transferring and we lost the ability to redshirt the other kid anyways, and unfortunately, this is the first time I've never had like at least 3 quarterbacks on a roster. I only have the 2, which is on me for not at least getting a 2-star or something like that in here, a placeholder or transfer. I could have used some little points for someone that, no one was interested in to at least get a body in here. But we did not do that. I think White, we're going to lose him a transfer regardless, so we make the move now. Try to get him as good as he can, reps-wise, for the rest of the season. He does have great stats, and again, ratings. And finally going back into conference play, we're going against the easiest opponent in our conference, UNLM. So hopefully we get a nice bounce-back game to finish out this year. One last thing before I let you go. Where is the conference things? All right. We're 0-1. Old Dominion's 2-0. Shit. 2-0 already. Appalachian State hasn't even played one. But it's pretty much pretty much everyone but fucking Old Dominion is in the running for it every year. Georgia Southern is struggling this year, but they're usually a good team. So we have our work cut out for us, and we have all those teams to play except for Old Dominion. We really need someone to knock them off. But anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate it. GG's. Like the video if you could. And if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you on the next. I'll be moving to Call of Duty, by the way. Just give you a heads up. If anyone's in here, that's where I'm heading after this. But I will see you guys on the next.